Here and the staff for welcoming us into your home and allowing us to have shoot our Wednesday night Ceilidh here today. And let's put our hands together again for Donny and LeBlanc, the fiddle, Colin McDonald, the guitar, and Lord Cameron, the piano. Well, I'll more formally introduce them because I want to ask them some questions here today. Some tunes, but some questions as well. And great to see you, Donny, and great jigs. The mic is right behind you, Donnie. Like, yeah, and yeah, like this. Yeah, I'll pull that cord there for you. Yeah, great to have you, Donnie. And I've always enjoyed going and listening to Donnie, especially at in the years of. He's well known for his many years at the Doorman, which no doubt a few in this room have gone to over the years and went to and enjoyed maybe a refreshment or two while they were there. And so the Wednesday night Ceilidh, I should say, is brought to you by the Chisholm, the Gaelic College, and we're very pleased to do this during January, February, March, and part of April. And Donnie, just wondering, I was listening to the jigs, and I've always wondered, who taught you how to play the fiddle?
Just by myself, that's all, you know.
Just by yourself? Yeah, did you take any lessons when you were young or anything like that?
No, all I had was an old cassette, you know.
An old cassette?
And healthy recorders.
Okay. So was there any, like an extra neighbor or anything that showed you where the fingers would go or anything like that?
No.
No? You just did it all on your own?
I got on the mandolin when I was about 7 or 8 years old.
7 or 8 years old? Okay.
Like a fiddle,
Yeah, the same.
Then, you know, from there, after years, I got sick of that. And then,
So, like, you really had to pay attention to what was happening with the fiddlers. You had to watch pretty carefully.
Yes, yeah. I had, you know, my uncle DeDoss used to play quite a bit.
Okay, DeDoss.
And Arthur.
Yeah.
You know, and so I used to listen to them guys and try to get some.
Tried to mimic what they were doing.
And then from the guys.
So DeDoss was your uncle?
Yes, yeah.
And Arthur, was he a relative?
My cousin.
A cousin. Second cousin. Okay. Music coming from all the different directions.
No, that helped a bit.
Yeah, for sure. And would you be playing with a lot of piano players in the house before you were playing publicly or anything like that? Or? No? They weren't plentiful at that time. Yes, yeah. Hilda and Maybelle and Joey, yeah.
From there, you know, I got.
Excellent. Well, let's hear some more of those tunes that you learned in the house. A great composer as well, Donny, and many recordings to his name. How many recordings, Donny, would you have?
I had 3. Yeah.
3 recordings?
One in '88. Those were like the album and a cassette, and then that phased away.
Yeah.
It was a CD.
And a CD.
Yeah. You know.
Very good. Oh, well, we'll wait for the next one.
Well,
You never know.
I'd have to wait a while.
All right, Donny, we'll get back to the tunes. LeBlanc, Lawrence Cameron on the piano, and Colin McDonald on guitar. And I was, I think, Maybelle Coal Straths Bay starting things out, and then Editor's Favorite, the next Straths Bay. And then I heard Miss Lyle's reel in there, Miss Lyle. And then the last one, Sandy Cameron's, I believe. And there was something earlier, I missed that one, so I missed the name. So, but to give you a feel for some of the names of the tunes, for those that are watching. So what will end up happening is, at the time of this recording, there'll be a couple of hundred people that'll end up watching it on the night it's shown, and then over the course of the next couple of weeks, a few weeks, there'll be about 5,000 or 6,000 people that'll watch it online. So I want to welcome all our viewers online from different parts of Canada and the States and around the world. And as well, I always make a little commercial for the college. We are a not-for-profit charitable foundation. And if they're so inclined, anybody online, that they would like to make a donation to the college, we very much appreciate it. It's how we keep our Ceilidhs going, and it's how we keep our college going, teaching young people, whether it's a fiddler or a piper or a piano player or a guitar player or dancer, whatever it might be, or a Gaelic singer, and Gaelic language, the culture, if you will. So again, I want to thank Donnie for the tunes, and we're going to get Colin McDonald. Colin is, like as I mentioned before we started, Colin, for those that are joining us online, is our Director of Gaelic for the Gaelic College, from Chisholm, Gaelic, and as well, he's a local resident, originally here from Inverness, Foot Cape Road, and comes from a family of music, and many of your uncles and such, and relatives and siblings. So I'm going to give you this mic, Colin. We're going to get, or do you want to grab that mic first, Colin, before we, the other one first, and then I'll give you this one for your song. Grab the other one there first. So just before we get you to sing a song, Colin, just to give the folks a feeling for a little bit more about, there might be some Gaelic speakers here, no doubt. There is a few, and here in the room. But Colin, where did you learn how to speak Gaelic? If you don't mind sharing that with us.
I guess I started in high school at Dalbury Academy. Was when I first started taking actual classes, but Gaelic was always around growing up, and here at my Nana and Papa's house, when we go over there, I didn't know what it was, but I would always hear it, and around the community, and appreciation for the language definitely grew, but it started with the music. So I think it was high school before I started taking classes, and then I was able to do some years in Scotland as part of my university degree, my Bachelor of Arts. And coming home, had a bit more language to work with, and it was very, very special to get involved with the Gaelic community here at that point. Would have been back in 2008 or so, and getting to speak with native Gaelic speakers from home here, and so that's kind of been the journey.
Your journey.
Yeah.
So Colin plays the piano, guitar. Years ago he did a little bit of drumming in the band as well, the pipe band at the Gaelic College, back in the early 2000s, I guess it was, and so we often depend on him for providing music and such, and song, or teaching it. And so why don't we get you to do a Gaelic song here today? Sound good?
This is a song I sing a lot at during the Wednesday night Ceilidhs. I sing it a lot in general, I learned it from a friend of mine, a Gaelic speaker, learner and singer, Carmen MacArthur. And she learned this song off of a recording. There's many versions of it, but this is from a recording, a version from the handle was Ben Handy Hamish. So from Gillisdale, or near Gillisdale there, southwest Margaree. And she sang this song. See you aro hari aro harekin hin mokanya gown you aro hari aro Kennaget speedy soon the fag is cool mokanya gruni you aro hari aro harekin hin mokanya gown you aro hari aro Skep the heiner kranklin hingert gown can chili till you groom You aro hari harekin hin mokanya gown You aro hari harekin sa mokanya girl walks on and tells upon me You aro hari harekin hin mokanya gown You aro hari harekin sa mokiet venaker man milk is good up You aro hari harekin hin mokanya gown You aro hari Mashik paher lau kierio kill the solution You aro hari harekin hin mokanya gown You aro hari harekin hin mokanya gown You aro hari
Well, that's Colin gets half the verses, so. And for those joining us online, we have a great crowd here for the Wednesday night Ceilidh here tonight. And again, I want to thank those here in Inverness, at the Inverness Manor, Inverry Manor, for having us here and being so gracious to host us here, to administration and such, and to all the staff and the residents. So it means a lot for us. We've been talking about this a long time, actually, within our own staff, wanting to make sure that we came here. And because we know there's a lot of folks here that watch on a pretty regular basis, and we appreciate that very much, that support. So we're gonna do someone's no stranger here, I know, because his spouse worked here for many years, and he has come here to donate his time on many occasions, and a great friend to the residents here for many, many years, and locally retired teacher. And he's enjoying retirement, and he's all smiles when we say that. And so. Oh yeah, I'm going to give you the talk.
That talking's the part of me that'll never retire.
That's the hard part. So Lawrence, great to have you here. And I know that you're still busy, although you're retired, but you're just a different sort of busy, involved with Inverness County Choir, I guess would be one of those, or over the years you have been?
Inverness County Singers for about 20 some years now, and playing for them, and then
And that
Choral du Halve in Cheticamp, I played by
And the what, sorry?
The Cheticamp choir. The Choral du Halve.
Hold your mic like this.
I have to hold it like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Choral du Halve.
Okay.
My French is terrible, so.
No. Donnie can help.
Yes,
Donnie
that's
can
right.
help us.
Yeah.
So, and I know that you're also though, Lawrence played Father Janangus Rankin last summer in the play that was geared towards the 50th anniversary of the Cape Breton Fiddlers, and he did a great job. We might have to get him to stand up here and lead the music here tonight.
I forgot my bedtime at home.
Oh, you swear it was Father Janangus there at on the nights of the play. But no, we're happy to have you here, Lawrence. And so I asked Donnie who got him started, and he obviously learned in the house and then you know, I guess sponge, you know, the music from other people and learn from them. So what about yourself? Who started you on the keys?
Well, like a lot of people around here, you know, it's usually, you depend on family at the very first, you know, so had all kinds of help there, both sides.
Your mother, of course.
My mother, the Rankins from Mahu, and then...
No stranger to everyone here.
No, that's right. Yeah, she spent some of the happiest years here. Towards the end, it was nice. And then my father's family were musical; they were singers and dancers.
Okay.
And so I got it from them. And then, of course, my first piano lessons were with Father Huey. They called him Father Huey the Bird McDonald.
Okay.
And he gave me about a year or two of lessons, and then I started playing regularly after that, you know, so.
Very good.
Different.
And no doubt you accompanied many different fiddlers over the years.
Yeah, yeah.
Who would be some of the earlier ones in the Marguerites?
Well,
I know there's folks
I
here
always
that
enjoyed
were
playing
Marguerites.
with, I always enjoyed playing with Cameron if you get him out there.
Cameron Chisholm?
Yeah, and there's Janelic McClellan, Randy McClellan's father.
Okay, Randy McClellan's father.
Play with him quite often. Archineo
Chisholm.
Yeah, I never got a chance to play with his brother Angus, but
Okay.
I was kind of young by then. And then, you know, there's ones around my age, you know, that were great friends with the Shaws there from Northeast Marguerite. Might get them up here sometime.
Yes,
You
that
know,
would be
they're-
great.
Yeah.
We'd love to have them on.
Yeah, so Kelly plays the violin, and then his daughter Kristen, she's a
Yes.
really good fiddler as well, and their son James sings.
Sings and plays guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, so there's always the fiddler around. Like Randy, of course, I just mentioned Randy before. His
Yeah.
father.
And of course, Lisa, your sister, sings it, and of course your son Douglas,
Douglas.
and your daughter is also very musically inclined.
Yeah, she sings and does a bit of dancing if I can venture to it. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate that, and I know that Lawrence is often taught at the Gaelic College. So he's been one of our instructors that we've depended on over the years, and we've appreciated. And I know both you and Donnie have been very involved in the Cape Breton Fiddlers Association over the years, and they do great work for us all. So if you don't mind, do you mind playing a tune on the piano?
Okay, I think this is going to be a deja vu. I took one of your grandfather's tunes.
Oh,
and I
excellent.
turned it into a bit of a,
Oh, yes.
a slower air. I tend to play around with tunes because I'm not original enough to come up with my own. So I took one of Donny Beaton's famous jigs and I turned it into a nice little, I hope it's nice, little slower tune, and then I'll play some jigs after that.
Well, is this Over the Cabot Trail?
That's the one.
Over the Cabot Trail, Jake?
Yeah. So then I took the liberty of renaming it Sister Rita Claire. So,
Okay.
okay, so here we go. Yep.
Well, we'll dedicate this to all the people that are here from around the Cabot Trail. Thanks a lot, Lawrence. stuff there, Lawrence, and I know Donnie will be proud to hear that convert changed over to the slow air. It's really nice. And yeah, let's round of applause again for Lawrence for a beautiful job. And yeah, again, for those that are joining us online, because sometimes people will come partway through it, that we're here in Inverness at the Inverurie Manor, and we're very pleased to be here, and happy to be joined by some great musicians here today as well. And we're going to get them all back up. We're going to get Donnie back on some tunes, Donny and LeBlanc from Ceilidh, and Donnie has been performing now. How many years have you been playing, Donnie? Over 50? Yeah.
Were you at the original gathering Cape
Yeah, so Donnie was there in 1973, the original gathering when they gathered in Glendale, and no doubt a few people in this room were there as well. And yeah, Maybelle, you were probably there as well, and many other Glendales after that. And we'll get Donnie to play some more tunes, and Colin McDonald to join him on guitar, and Lawrence Cameron on the piano. a little bit of King George in there, and Old King's Reel, or King's Reel, I think, King's Reel, and a few other great tunes there from Donny LeBlanc. And you have a great beat, Donny. I don't know if there, you have a lively feel to your music that I think everybody enjoys. And so it's great to have you here today. And I might get you to play one more, if that's okay. Yeah, we can play one more selection. And so Donny, are you officially retired now? You're a carpenter here for a living? Yeah. I'll get you to. I'm bugging Donny. Put it right here.
Yeah, I
Up there,
retired.
Donny. Turn it right over like this.
2 years ago, yeah.
You retired 2 years ago?
Something like that, yeah.
And still picking on some odd jobs and things like that
Yeah.
for neighbors and such. Yeah, and for family. Yeah. So we're Donny's. You were a carpenter. Did you have your own? Did you do your own thing? Were you?
No, I almost worked for somebody else, yeah.
Worked for somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay, so carpenter all your life.
Less headaches,
Yeah. So carpenter, and very often a lot of the Cape Breton fiddlers, right? Your normal day job, and then
Carpentry by day, and then
the fiddle at night.
Music by night.
Sawing wood at night
It
too.
was hard summers.
Yeah, no doubt. You probably had a few long days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how many years did you play at the Doorman? How many years?
I was there.
Like first, consistently, week after week.
20 years. Yeah.
20 years, week after
Yeah,
week.
regular,
Yeah,
sometimes
regular.
Take a Saturday off.
Yeah.
Like that, and Maybelle with me a few times.
Oh yeah.
There, yeah. And Joey.
And Joey, yeah. Maybelle and Joey and Andre.
Yeah.
And Jalas on the guitar.
Me, Jalas and Andre were like.
You guys were the staple
Yeah.
there for many
Started
years.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there, and got some. Yeah. Some milk.
Yeah.
Maybelle.
Yeah. Well, Maybelle's graced many stages, including in Chetty Camp and the Marguerite and throughout the county.
Yeah.
So.
Great piano player.
Well, we'll do one more, and then we'll get you to play one more, and I think you started with Dusky Meadow there too. I think.
Yes, yeah.
Dusky Meadow, great tune too.
Yeah.
And I just say that just because sometimes somebody's watching and they wonder what the name of that tune is, and the people online are good to say, well, that somebody else will comment. Could be someone down in Boston that says, well, that tune is such and such, and everybody's here, they're able to see it. So
the Dusty Meadow, a lot of people call it the Dusty Meadow.
oh yeah, yes,
So, but the
Dusty
real
Meadow.
name, I think, in the book, it's Dusty Meadow.
Dusty Meadow. Yeah,
But,
but they often call it
yes, yeah, we used to call that the Dusty Meadow.
Dusty Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in the book, yeah, Dusky Meadow. Yeah. Well, what do you think for the next tune?
Well,
Putting you on the spot.
Some stress bass and a couple more stress bass and then reels and
Sure. Very good.
yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll do a grand finale after that. And and again, just before you play, just for those online, so we just had a March break sessions. We teach a lot of young people. We had about 150 young people taking classes during March break. And we're into April now, and we're getting into May, and that's Mias na Gael, the Gaelic month in Nova Scotia. And Colin teaches and is involved with a course called the Course of Oki, and that's a 4-week course on our site at St. Anne's. And that course, is it closed now, Colin, for students, or is it still? Okay, so that's taken for credit, university credit, or just for interest. And then of course we have other courses being offered as well for those that want to learn the language. There's a new course, Colin McDonald is teaching that and involved with that. And so Donny, if you want to come and learn how to speak Gaelic down to St. Anne's, we're welcoming you down in May for a couple of weeks. And maybe all the staff here from the Inverary Manors come down and take classes. What do you think? We put Charlene on the spot, my sister Charlene. And then in this summer we do week-long classes. So anybody that's watching online, the classes are filling up very fast. So if you want to register your son or daughter or grandchild or whoever it might be, or yourself, please take a look, because there is caps on how many we can take each week. So, but that's a good sign that it's busy. So Donnie, drive around another second. Very much to Donny LeBlanc and Lawrence Cameron on the piano here for our Wednesday night Ceilidh, and Colin McDonald as well for the song and for his guitar work. And again here in Inverness, and I don't think we've live streamed from Inverness before, so it's fitting that we're here. That many of the folks that watch us each and every week here, so we wanted to bring something back to you because you're good to tune in to us here. So we appreciate that very much. Round of applause for the folks here, the residents. So, speaking of residents, there's one that her name was mentioned a few times here today, and we're going to ask her to come up and join us for the finale number. Maybelle Chisholm. Maybelle. So we are very, very happy to have Maybelle getting on piano with us here for a number. And taking over in the keys, and she's the queen of Cape Breton music. There's no one else done it. And respected by all the musicians, young and old alike, and we appreciate and value everything you've done for us, Maybelle, and I know I echo those comments on behalf of all the musicians to you. And I like Donnie. I had the opportunity to play with you on different occasions at weddings and different places and dances and concerts and Katie's over the years, and it was a pleasure each and every time. So we're going to do a little number here, and again our thanks, and our thanks for those who have joined us online. We will be back next week online in a different part of Cape Breton Island, and we're looking forward to that. Again, for those that are joining us online, that are watching us, if you're so inclined, we welcome any donations. I'm putting my Gaelic College hat on again, and that helps our programs continue. We're a charitable foundation, and the way we can survive is we raise 80% of our own revenue. We get 20%, and we're thankful for that from the province of Nova Scotia, and the federal government is good enough to donate many dollars to us for infrastructure, but we raise 80% of our money on site. So, okay, we'll get to a final blast of tunes, and again, our thanks, and we'll leave you with a tune. Ceilidh, folks. So thanks a lot for having us, and especially to Maybelle for jumping on at the last number there. So,